favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first.
It's finally here, Africa's biggest football bonanza, the African Cup of Nations, from Sunday, January 9th.
Brilliant strike. What an inspired substitution.
The 2014 tournament is set to bring together a host of star players from Europe, South America, Asia and Africa.
Through the goalkeeper and into the net. A thunderous hit from Thomas Partey.
Will Algeria defend their 2019 title, or will there be a new winner?
Join us right here on MX24 TV as we bring you all 52 games live on this channel.
It's gonna be fun. You don't want to miss out.
Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody say,
all the many things you've done for me. Words are not enough, yeah. Enough to
Lord, you are my everything.
You're my everything.
How can I express my gratitude?
How can I express my gratitude
for all the many things,
all the many things you
Father, you done for me, yeah.
Words are not enough to say thank you.
So Lord, you are,
Lord,
you
you're
are.
my everything.
See, I call you Jireh.
Lord, my provider.
I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey.
You are my healer.
Say, Lord, you are.
Lord, you're my everything.
I call you Jireh.
Call you Jireh. Lord, my provider.
I call you Nisi. You are my banner. I call you Rapha.
You are my healer.
Say, Lord, you are. You are.
You're my everything.
Who am I thinking now? Who am I thinking now? Who am I thinking now? Oh, who am I thinking now? Yeah, so who yeah?
Boy, am I thinking now? Boy, am I thinking now?
Yeah.
Boy, am I thinking now?
Oh, who am I thinking now? Say I could.
Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first.
Slow down.
Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first.
Slow down.
Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first.
Slow down.
Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the
I can go without you.
Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Hey, who am I thinking now?
Boy, am I thinking now?
Oh,
Boy, am I thinking now?
so who yeah?
Boy, am I thinking now?
Who yeah?
Boy, am I thinking now?
So who yeah?
Boy, am I thinking now?
Oh,
Boy, am I thinking now?
my thinking now, me oh. So who am I thinking now? Yeah,
Many that's why am I thinking now?
Who am I thinking now?
Am I thinking now?
Oh.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to you out there. This is the AM Club Live on MX24 and my name is Edma Lawa.
And my name is Godwin Namboh. What a way to start the morning with that beautiful video from Joe Metal and Akesi Brimpong. Guys, it's midweek, Wednesday the 19th of January 2022. Welcome to your favorite morning show in the capital. This is the AM Club live from our Silicon Square studios here in East Legon. This is MX24.
Yes, and we are live with loads of fun, fearless and factual content. And for the next 2 hours, we'll be keeping you entertained, inspired and of course, informed.
My
I
dear.
love the informed part of it. Do you know what? Today, guys, what do you think? Don't Godwin look like Iron Man in Marvel? I mean, the look, the whole glasses.
Tony Stark.
Yes,
I like Tony
exactly.
Stark, yeah, with
but it's
my-
a good look because I love that look.
My body con.
Yes, exactly. You know, this is him in his lab, you know, trying to experiment certain things, and he's all serious. And nah, that's it, exactly.
So I can shoot things from my. Can I shoot things to you guys? I'm shooting loud from here.
Yes.
So let me shoot loud, guys. I hope you slept well.
I did.
Awesome.
I slept late because I was watching anime.
Me too. I told you.
Anime is like
Yeah,
my
around
favorite
4.
thing to watch.
When I woke up, it was 7:10. I was like, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. My car has to
Did
fly.
you fly?
Literally, I'm sure people saw, hey, who's that MX24 guy? I'm sure they were talking on the street.
No, actually, deep down, Godwin's a wizard. Otuanadro. That's how he's here today.
Look out for Coffee Daily. It's our very first segment of the show. We are recapping the top most trending stories in the world in the last 24 hours. What's next?
Why are you rapping it? Are you
What says? Tell them to go. Tell them to move on. Tell them to
Anyways, guys, in our lifestyle segment today, we'll be educating you or discussing.
Hey, Edma, what's that?
So basically, we're going to be talking about the various personality traits. Do you know what you are?
I think I'm a bit of melancholic.
Yeah, me too.
And phlegmatic.
I think I'm also a bit of a sanguine as well.
A bit of a sanguine? A bit you?
Yes, a bit.
You are a sanguine, you.
I'm just like a teeny
Oh, Jai.
But anyways, guys, look out for the plot today. The Macarius company of dancers will be serving us with a live performance. You don't want to miss it.
Today too, we are dancing.
Dancing.
Like all week, it's like we've been singing and
I
dancing.
know.
And,
I'm really enjoying the plot this week.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And remember, you were a major part of the show. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh no, guys, remember you're a part of the show. So do join us online with the hashtag #TheAM Club on all our social media handles at MX24GH. And do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well at MX24GH. You can also reach us via our WhatsApp number on 0550-331-511. Send in your comments, your voice notes, and video reactions to all the stories that we cover right here on the show.
Okay, let me get my voiceover voice on. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Our Goodness Moment segment of the show is still on, and you can nominate any individual or group who just achieved something or is doing something amazing for themselves. Now, all you have to do is to reach us via our WhatsApp number 055-033-1511, 055-033-1511. Send their names, their contacts, and why you think they should be acknowledged on Malta Guinness's Goodness Moment.
Ooh, that's amazing! Boom! I love that. Should I do mine?
Yes, please.
It's not. Anyways, guys, I can't do it. It's now time for hashtag my daily dose.
It's now time for hashtag
my daily dose of Vim. Tell us what keeps you inspired, what keeps you motivated. I told you by next week I'm going to stop saying that it's a brand new year because, listen, we'll be deep rooted into the new year 2022. But tell us what's going to keep you moving this new year, your new year resolution. Send it to our WhatsApp number on 0550-331-511 and we will air it right here on the AM Club.
Meanwhile, like I always say, Issa from Kokoro Beauty shared Abutre by Amrado featuring Black Sheriff as their daily dose of
Younger.
The hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and that was Abotre by Amorando featuring Black Sherif, and it's an amazing song. I love it. But ladies and gentlemen, this is still the AM Club live on MX24, where we are home to fun, fearless, and factual content. It's now time for me to read out some of your daily dose of him, hashtag my daily dose of him. So let's move on to WhatsApp and read some of your daily dose of him. This person said, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. My daily dose of him today is stop worrying about whose grass is greener and water your own. I love that. I am Razak, watching you live inside Bichim Zongo, the AM Club. No bad energy. Ooh, I like that. But you know what? Let me just reread that daily dose of him because I absolutely love it. So stop worrying about whose grass is greener and water your own. I love it. Love it. Love it. So this person said, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, with loads of happy emojis. Have faith and believe life is a circle. If you're going through a hard time, remember that good time is on the way. I am Glory. Hi, Edma Ohima Lawe. Hashtag go Ghana, but Ghana is out. Anyways, so let me read some more before we move on to coffee daily. This person said, good morning, Edma and Godwin. My daily dose of them is, if I fully fail, I must try it now and fail early. It's better failing earlier and starting building the pieces together. This is from Nyameche in Techiman. And I think I understand, and we had a conversation yesterday about, you know, the mistakes that we did in our 20s or early 20s and the lessons that we want to take, you know, into our 30s and lessons that we wish we knew in our 20s as well. So it's definitely better to make early mistakes and learn from them so you don't repeat them later in life, because some mistakes, the older you are, you just can't take it back. You know, it sticks with you forever. This person said, it's another day, MX24. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hashtag the AM Club. Today, my daily dose of him is, I believe that we are solely responsible for our choices and we have to accept the consequences of every deed, word, and thought throughout our lifetime. Absolutely. And it's true, Godwin looks like Iron Man. Axie. Okay, thank you very much for sending in your daily dose of him, Axie. Good morning, good morning, good morning, with loads of heart emojis. So blessed to be alive once again. My daily dose of him is determination leads to success. God bless you all and God bless you too. One more before we move on to coffee daily. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. My daily dose of him is never put your trust in the Black Stars team. In fact, I will read it. My daily dose of him is never put your trust in the Black Stars team and you shall go far in life. And this is by Brajo from Tavale. Brajo. Yesterday, the working hard that we all got, it's unamendable. Seriously. But anyways, thank you guys so much for sending in your daily dose of him. It's now time for us to move straight to Coffee Daily, where we recap the biggest trending stories in the last 24 hours. And as usual, Godwin is standing by with the very first story.
Let's rush through it now, shall we? Oh, goodness, this is Black Stars thing. Anyway, former Deputy Finance Minister Kasiel Atu-Forsing has pleaded not guilty to the charge of causing a 2.3 million euros loss to the state. The two other accused persons, Sylvester Anim-Mana, a former chief director at the Ministry of Health, and Richard Jakpa, a businessman, also pleaded not guilty. The case relates to the alleged contravention of the Procurement Act. And I beg your pardon, let me get this for you. And misapplying public property for their respective roles in the purchase of some 200 ambulances under the Professor John Evans Atta-Mills and John Mahama government. They were all granted bail in sums totaling 8 million Ghana cedis.
Wow. But anyways, guys, still in court, the Financial and Economic Division of the High Court will today rule on a motion to auction properties of Nana Appiah Mensah, the Chief Executive Officer of the fund gold dealership firm Men's Gold Ghana Limited. This was after the Director of the Economic and Organized Crime Office moved a motion to auction the property of Nam1 and Men's Gold. And the court, presided over by Justice Ifiasewa Asaribotre, noted that the orders of the court will be ready today. Do you think it's about time?
About time.
But still on Men's Gold, last week there was a story about, the payment that they put out there that they were going to pay some of their customers. Out of 181, only two were paid.
I feel like when we talk about this story, we remind people of their pain.
I know, right? I know. But it's just so sad. I think it's about time that, they do actually auction out their properties.
His properties,
just, so that they can pay the customers, because 181 and just 2 of them were paid. I mean, that's quite ridiculous.
Disappointing.
Yeah, very disappointing. Anyways, let's move on to some trending stories, and it happened in Nima. Okay, so the Ghana Police Service contained the violence witnessed at Nima in Accra yesterday in a viral video on social media. Some people were seen firing guns and holding machetes along a street in Nima. The police service in a Facebook post noted that the situation had been brought under control and some suspected criminals have been apprehended to face justice. And we have loads of tweets for you, because as the Ghana match was going on, this was also trending on social media. But I don't even want to start with sports now. Godwin, what are they saying
on Twitter? Let's tell you what this is saying on Twitter. At Starboy Orlando _ says, what Nima boys they do no fine, but you talker, them go come your house right. Indeed. At Benny Mex says, one word from the youth president Shatawale and the fight between Nima and Mamobi will stop. Oh my goodness, is that where we are getting to? You know Nima and Mamobi? Do you know Mamobi?
No.
Okay, of course now. I say no.
Where is that? Oh no, just give me like a...
No, it's they are neighbors actually.
Nima and Mamobi.
Mamobi.
Oh,
they're together.
Mamobi.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you're going from here, you get to Mamobi before you get to Nima. If you know Hood Beefs, you'd know the shooting in Nima is not sick of shisha. Chale, the rivalry was just triggered. I want to know what triggered this rivalry. At Views Day says, while the white youth are making COVID vaccines, some people in Nima are killing themselves because of shisha. Bibini bepe
Pe den wo wiase. Bibini bepe den wo wiase.
Mpacho yo medase. At Asem Kwan says, people fighting in Nima is awkward. I witnessed a guy on motorbike being butchered by someone with cutlass.
Wow.
Information I've gathered shows that they are fighting because of shisha. 3 innocent people have been allegedly killed, not dead. When will our Zongo people learn? And then this one say, them say Ghana police go Nima, no. Then go Nima, no. Them Sana return go house. So as the police went to Nima now, they say return go house. That's what he's trying to say. Why they're afraid of the Nima guys? At
the police, mom no return go house.
Yeah.
Hey.
I am no time says, but seriously, Bibini. Should I say this on TV?
Basically, the thing is saying Bibini are fools.
That's what he's saying.
Yes.
People they fight over supremacy, over new technologies and things. But Nima people they fight over shisha. Oh, Bibini, Irade, nothing.
You know what? I still want to know and basically find out what exactly happened. I mean, people are saying
I also want to get to the root of it.
shisha.
It can't be because of shisha. Well,
but I actually really want to know what caused it.
That would be ridiculous. But can we move away from that?
No,
that narrative, even in US, the narrative is changing over there. I think gradually. I don't think completely, but that's hood stuff. What do you call the bandana people?
Yeah.
They've stopped those.
The Crips and Bloods,
Yeah,
I get you.
Try and copy blindly.
Yeah.
Anyways, I understand so far 7 people have been arrested.
Yes, 7 people have been, and they are also looking for the gang leaders, the gangaliers. Like my mom would say, gangaliers.
Gang leaders.
Yeah, the gang leaders of the group.
All right.
so that they can arrest them too. But let's also move on to some other stories. And the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration has denied reports that the government is liaising with the UK authorities to evacuate migrants from the UK to Ghana for processing and resettlement. This comes after a news report claimed that the United Kingdom government is planning to send hundreds of migrants to the countries such as Ghana and Rwanda for settlement. However, in a press release dated January 18, the ministry stated that the government does not intend to consider any such agreements in the future. They urge the public to also ignore any publication. And this is not the first time. I mean, last year, September, there was a publication by Sky News in the UK that, you know, the UK trying to have like a partnership with Ghana to basically send in migrants to settle here. We can't even contain ourselves here in the Ghana. And you want to now come and bring somebody else, other people in the Ghana. No, how is that even possible? Good morning. But then it's so if it's migrants, obviously that means they're not illegal immigrants. They are migrants. So is it going to benefit the economy in a sense that are they, like, let's say, highly educated, so they are coming in to basically set up businesses or whatnot, or they're just coming to enjoy the sun?
I like to know the food details.
Yes,
of
exactly,
this
definitely.
And see what happened. All right, let's quickly move on to sports, guys. And I know your heart is broken. Mine is not, because I wasn't expectant. But yes, in the last round of matches in the ongoing African Cup of Nations, Malawi drew with Senegal in a goalless game in their Group B game. Zimbabwe 2, Guinea 1. Gabon also drew with Morocco 2-2 in Group C. Ghana lost to Comoros 3-2. And we were 10-man. I think they got a red card.
Yes,
we suffered a humiliating defeat from AFCON debutants Comoros. Here are some reactions from the Black Stars.
That's good enough. We need to learn from this. We have a very, very young group. A lot of new players. So I think it will serve them a lesson. We as well. It's a wake-up call for everyone. So we still have qualifiers for the World Cup, so we just focus on that. There's the World Cup, there's the African Cup next year, I think.
Yeah, next year, yeah.
So I think it's a good lesson. Everyone has seen the minimum level that you have to compete in the African Cup of boys. And so we all need to step up. And, I think if you don't learn from this, then I don't know, because this is a big wake-up call for everyone.
What do you think we could have done better? I mean, to change things?
At this point, it's very, very difficult for me because the anger and the sadness that I have in me is immense. I don't like to speak too much when after a game like this, but we just need to stay positive, and in life things happen, but you need to stand up and face reality and say that we're not good enough. Actually, we're not good enough, so we just need to step up. Everyone needs to step up, everyone needs to do more, and we'll prepare for the next.
It's football. Like I said, we'll go back to the drawing board. That these young players are able to get come out of this. That shouldn't hurt them, because there is a future ahead, and the future is in 2 months, March, in 2 months. Very important game. We don't know versus who yet that's coming. Yeah, we didn't win a game. We were very disappointed. You can see today also with the red card, we were very unlucky.
Were you surprised by how?
It's football. It's football.
Okay, goodness, that was a good laugh for me. I think we'll go back to the drawing board, and I'm wondering which.
But do you know what? Let me put some facts out here. Since the very beginning of the AFCON,
it's our first time.
This is the first time that Ghana has gone out of the tournament without winning a match. Without winning a single match.
For the first time, we finished last two, I must say.
So it's just crazy. And I was listening to an interview straight after the match with the coach Milovan, and he was saying that basically he's not going to quit because they basically hired him to take the Black Stars to the World Cup, and that's what he's going to do. And in 2 months' time, I mean, it's the World Cup qualifiers. You know, they're proceeding to the next stage, and Dede unfortunately is going to miss 2 of these matches because of the red card that he received. And so he said he's not going anywhere, and how we should not blame him because he took over the team just 3 months ago.
I don't blame Milo at all.
So we shouldn't expect him to do magic. But excuse me, every single time you were getting interviewed, you were telling us that your players are ready.
Edma,
but now that you've lost,
when I told
you just took over 3 months ago, so we shouldn't expect you to do magic.
You didn't listen.
No, it's not like hold on. No, but listen, let me tell you this. The Black Stars arguably were the weakest team in the tournament. Let me not even lie about that.
That's what Jordan said. He said they
they were. Both players, no unity, no energy. But yeah, anyway.
Can I get Black Stars tweets, please? And what social media has been saying about this particular topic. Okay. There you go. Okay.
No, this is still the
Nima story. All right, so just like this guy is saying, at BBNJ_live says, many thought I was hating when I said #Team Ghana were not good enough. I said the same thing to make any impact in the tournament. Well, here we are. For the first time in our history, the Black Stars finished last in their group in the AFCON. Horrendous. Totally agree, my brother. Totally. At Wunyiko says, for the first time in 2022 AFCON competitions, #Team Ghana has played the competition without winning a single game. At Oriku Ampofo, _Oriku Ampofo says, what's more disappointing is how Team Ghana has played their best football of the tournament with 10 men. I didn't watch yesterday's game. I couldn't be bothered, honestly. So they played well yesterday with the 10 men.
I mean, they should have played like that from the beginning of the match.
But that says a lot. If the captain is out and that's when they played well.
Sorry?
If the captain is out and that's when they played well. Anyways, at Teflon Dawn says, like by now, Kwesi Nyantakyi pay milk, we get 2 penalties. Charlie, Anas really worry me. He worry me. Wow. At Monarch Sheikh says, so Ghanaian officials no fit meet these Comorian officials, then sacrifice that $500,000 for them to be able to qualify. We miss Kwesi Nyantakyi. And anyways, Anas Ghana up some way. We miss you, the nation's best deal breaker. Interesting. At Zanzibar _ says, you blamed Milo, you blamed Jordan, you blamed Dede Ayew. Now you are blaming Anas. Ghanaians. At Ed Kwakufi says, I'm heartbroken, I'm in pain. I was expecting so much, hoping for more, but I've been let down. We all have. On to the World Cup playoffs, hoping for a much better outcome. My article will be out soon. Massive changes needed for the Black Stars. Wow. You have hope for the Black Stars in the World Cup?
They need to basically ban them from playing for what they did to Nigeria. So they need to, ban them from playing for let's say
stop giving them money to play for some time.
Yes, and then so that they can basically find the problem that is not just the team, that is not just the coach, but the actual Ministry of Sports itself, and eventually make sure that they put things into place, because it goes way deeper than this, and there was no unity. I mean, it's a young team, yes, we know that, but there was no unity, no organization, nothing. So they need to do better. Hopefully, World Cup will do better. They will learn from their lessons. They'll go back to the drawing board.
No, don't let Black Stars make you feel so. We were very hyper this morning.
They're not making me feel any way. I told you yesterday, I was watching anime.
So now, still in the AFCON, Guinea-Bissau will take on Nigeria. There will be, of course, Super Ego. Oh, can I do my story, please? I beg you.
Oh, no. I am rooting for the... Hey, but yesterday, Nigerians and South Africans roasted us on Twitter.
Charlie,
my heart.
There will be... Guys,
Super Eagles, I am rooting for you.
Edma, there will be a live pre-match discussion at 6:30 p.m. as Sudan also takes on Egypt. But, of course, me, I've been supporting Nigeria from the beginning of this game. Anyways, for more sports news, please log on to MX. Go and check my tweets. I tweeted it. MX24online.com/ before their game with Egypt. You didn't even let me do that thing. Please, for more sports, log on to MX24online.com/sports.
Anyways, let's move on to some tech news. And Microsoft says it plans to buy major game company Activision Blizzard in a deal worth $68.7 billion, which is about 430 billion Ghana cedis. The move means Microsoft will take ownership of gaming franchise like Candy Crush, and it will also take ownership of Call of Duty, Warcraft, and Overwatch. Microsoft claims it will help them grow their gaming business across mobile, PC, and consoles. This deal would be the biggest acquisition in the company's history and the biggest in gaming history. It is expected to be finalized in 2023. And I didn't know that Candy Crush was actually owned by Activision Blizzard. But yeah, this is basically what's been happening in the world of technology, and we are excited for Microsoft. Hopefully they are not going to come and destroy it, because I like Candy Crush. I play that when I'm bored. But anyways, guys, it's now time for us to deep dive into the world of entertainment and showbiz, and our boy Godwin B is on standby. Stay with us.
Wagwan, everybody. Hello, everybody. Good morning. We are inside the AM Club with MX Breaks, and I will bring you all the updates in lifestyle and entertainment in Ghana and, of course, everywhere else. Guys, good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
The girl them
just cool and act.
The girl them rice and peas.
Just cool and act.
The girl them getting extra.
But you're giving us good vibes this morning with a fashion sense. Okay, it's fashion. I know, right? It's Fashion Wednesday, but you're really doing it.
Afro J sold it.
Okay. It's
so I have
really,
a tailor
really
who I give them.
Love the pattern.
Wooding stuff to do.
Yeah.
Wooding.
Hey, Wooding.
Shameless plug.
Anyway.
Hey, you know I have no shame.
I know, right?
You know I have no shame.
Take us away, Kavoy.
Yeah, guys, my name is Kevoy B. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, everywhere at KEVOYB Zine. Now let's for stories. Now, congratulations are in order for our very own sugar daddy, Kiddy. His song Touch It from the Golden Boy album has been nominated for the 53rd National Association for the Advancement of Colored People Image Awards. This award marks his first outer national nomination. Hey, Kiddy, big up yourself. Touch It is in the same category with Wizkid, Thames, and Justin Bieber's Essence, Peru by Fireboy, Somebody's Son by Tiwa Savage, and Brandy and Understand by O'Malley. The NAACP Image Awards will air live on BET on Saturday, February 26th, and will be hosted by Blackish's Anthony Anderson. Hey, let me ask you something.
Big up yourself.
How did the Essence remix? I mean, what about the Essence original? I think that's better than
the remix with Justin
Bieber.
No,
I actually really like the
original.
Yeah.
I really like the original
as well.
well.
I like the original better.
I like it better than the.
And what was Peru? Yeah, Peru as well. Thank God they didn't do they didn't use the.
It
was big, but Essence.
True. And even Peru is a big song.
I mean, it's number one in the UK right now. The one featuring Ed Sheeran.
I like that one.
Kitty is onto some big things.
Yes, he is. But Kitty, we are so proud of you. Holding the Ghana flag high. You know, if our sports sector can't do it, our music sector will do it. Yes,
hey.
I'm shading all of
Kitty,
you.
you came through. You came through, my brother.
Kitty, thank you very much. Now go and win it for us. Do I have to vote or what? How does it work?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can vote.
I feel like the music industry will carry us somewhere, because for the last 10 years, I don't know what we can boast of in Ghana. Really,
I mean, sports slightly did it with football. for the past 10 years. Sports slightly did it with football.
Well,
with football, no, because a lot of people got to know about Ghana through football.
That's
you
true,
know,
okay, the last 5 years.
Okay, then let's just say music. Music has been doing it. Even your sector, you guys need to do better as well.
The film, absolutely, absolutely. We have a lot to do.
We have work, you know what I mean? There's room for improvement everywhere. You know what I mean? But anyway, Kitty, big up yourself. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Guys, Kanye has finally opened up about his alleged altercation with a man who wanted his autograph last week in a Hollywood Unlocked interview. Now, he explained that he just finished 2 songs in a studio earlier that day and was outside around 3 a.m. Thursday when the incident took place. He further stated that the guy who came up to him had an attitude. When asked if the alleged altercation took place over taunting, disrespect, or privacy issues, Yeezy explained that it was a combination of the 3, sharing that's how Hollywood be. The man Ye allegedly punched outside the Soho is 40-year-old Justin Poplawski, who is notorious for getting autographs from celebrities for the past 25 years. Hey guys, what do you think?
I mean, it goes without saying. Then there's nothing to discuss about this thing. If he's notorious for getting autographs from celebrities for the last 25, it's 3 a.m. People,
3 a.m.
The guy is tired. The guy is tired.
Studio. What do you like? I think that sometimes people forget that celebrities are also human beings.
Human beings.
You know, they're also human beings, and they also have emotions. And the same way you're tired, and sometimes you don't want people to disturb you. And I hate when people say, "Oh yeah, but it comes with is a price that you have to pay." It comes. No. It doesn't take the fact that they are still human beings and they get tired.
Like
you know,
so we have no shame. We don't care.
No, they need. You see, America is a strange place.
It's a very strange place, bro.
It's a very strange place.
Anyways.
Anyway, can you still big up yourself, brother? I would have punched the guy myself. Guys, Heidi Klum.
Say no to violence. Say no to violence.
I'm not here for the violence. I'm not.
I would still punch the guy. Heidi Klum doesn't just look like $1 million, ladies and gentlemen. Her legs alone are actually worth $2 million. On her guest appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres show, she revealed that she didn't insure her legs herself. Rather, a client of hers did. Now, she went on to explain that one of her legs was more valuable than the other because when she was young, she fell onto a glass, and so she has a big scar on one leg. Although she didn't discuss the specific price of each thigh, she did speak about it a few years ago that one leg was insured for $1 million, while the other is insured for $1.2 million. So, guys, if you were to insure,
she's a fantastic model
of your body.
So.
If you were to insure any part of your body, what would it be?
OG insure.
My stomach, because these days, tiny waist and small bellies are hard to come by. So I will insure my belly. Having a flat tummy is not easy. Me, I have it naturally. It's natural. So I'll insure the stomach.
Yeah, but what would you insure?
It's you, the Urex. It's coming in the line. It's coming in the line.
I don't know. My body, I don't know.
The face. I think that's your selling point.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, get there. Oh,
no, your face is your selling point. It's a good thing.
Maybe my voice too.
Yeah, your voice. You can. I don't know if you can insure that, but like, yeah, your voice.
I would say
your voice.
What?
For diplomatic purposes, my smile.
Yes!
Yes! Come on, get him.
Well, we all know what I want to say.
$2 million. Somebody's legs is worth $2 million.
Can you imagine?
I mean, she's a model. This is what she does, but it's amazing how
Africans.
In Ghana, I mean, there's nothing like that.
I have no clue who that lady is. Let's go, guys. Now to some sad news. Andre Leon Talley, the visionary former creative director of Vogue magazine, passed away yesterday, and he was 73 years old. Talley was an American fashion journalist known for his work in shaping U.S. Vogue and fashion as a whole. Now, he was the magazine's fashion news director from 1983 to 1987 and its creative director from 1988 to 1995. He was also later made editor-at-large, a position he held until 2013. The cause of his death has not been disclosed yet.
no. This literally comes as a shock. His soul rests in perfect peace, and all my condolences to his friends and family.
Anyway. Rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. Guys, that's it for MX24. For MX Breaks. Ladies and gentlemen, not MX24 will go on forever. Guys, that's it for MX24. For MX Breaks. My name is Kevoy B. My name is Kevoy B, ladies and gentlemen. Little more, big up yourself. Godwin, take it away.
Thank you so much, Kevoy, for that. That was absolutely brilliant. And up next is Lifestyle Daily, and we'll be having a conversation on personality traits.
In the meantime, guys, let's listen to our body and bike up to Planners, which Kwame Eugene. We'll be back.
Very good bad guy. Bobby on my camel, many veggie Kamedeka, Tiebana, Mrs. Shempate, Tomando be God, Timmy Shiva, no my packet.
Love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that
Unique, contemporary, engaging. Introducing the ultimate talk show that captures, scrutinizes, and stirs up conversations around relevant content across the globe. We talk to the movers and shakers in the tech, youth entrepreneurship, creative arts industry, and many more. Join me, Kwame A. Opoku, usher you to the realm beyond the headlines, new tech releases, trends, and clicks. It's going to be a fun ride on MS Conversations.
Fathers, we came to win, we accept no defeat. We are young, we are strong, we are champions. We gonna rise up above the sea. Africa unite. Together.
Aguero, 30 yards from goal. Aguero shaping to shoot. Headed away. Very good
Guys, it's your girl Miss Drew, your hostess with the mostest. I'll see you in the next moments.
And welcome back, guys, to your favorite morning show on TV. This is the AM Club live from our Silicon Square studios here in East Legon. Having so much fun. It's now time for Lifestyle Daily, and let's jump straight into it. Today's conversation is centered on understanding your personality trait. When we observe people around us, one of the first things that strikes us is how different we are from each other. Now, some people are talkatives while others are very quiet, like Edma and I. Some are active, whereas others tend to be very idle. Some worry a lot, while others almost never seem anxious. What personality traits do you fall under? How do you even determine what trait you have? We'll be delving into that with Edma and our guest now. Edma?
Thank you very much, Godwin, for that introduction. And before we get into the conversation, remember, you are a major part of the show. So my question for you today is, have you figured out what your personality trait is or are? Because I know that you can have many, and I think it's a condition, right? So let us know on our WhatsApp number 0550-331-511, or you can just tweet at us at MX24GH with the hashtag DAM Club. But joining us on this conversation today, we have Dr. Evelyn Owusu-Roberts, who is a Lancet clinical psychologist. Dr. Evelyn, welcome on the AM Club.
Thank you so much.
You're absolutely welcome. Please speak up a little bit for me so I don't overshadow you with my voice. Okay?
That's not a problem.
Okay, so you're officially an AM Club member. Because we like to, you know, get some knowledge when it comes to mental, emotional, and physical health in general. Because I know for a fact that Godwin really needs that as well. He's going through it. He's going through a lot. Anyways, guys, so today we're going to talk about personality traits and what they are and how important it is for a human being to know what personality trait they have so they can move away or move along in life and eventually change certain things from whatever they're doing wrong or right. Okay, so my first question to you is, what are personality traits?
Okay, so personality traits basically consist of a pattern of thinking, behaving and feeling. So how you tend to feel, how you tend to think, and how you tend to behave, we say consists of your personality traits.
Okay, all right. So with that being said, how does one person know where they fall? Because one thing that it is so hard to do is self-evaluation and making sure that you know yourself. Until maybe somebody even tells you that you're doing something wrong, you're doing something right, you don't know that you're doing it. So how do you know what category you fall into when it comes to your personality traits?
Yeah, so one thing that's important is being self-aware, and being able to, from time to time, have this self-assessment of, okay, how am I thinking? What is the feedback that I'm getting? So this is one way to do that. Another way to do that is also to try to do that self-assessment yourself. You can go do it yourself, or even go see a psychologist to try to figure out a little bit more about your personality. But yes, you can do those tests either formally or informally, and you can do that self-assessment. You can try to get feedback from people whose opinions you value to try to find out more about your personality.
And when it comes to self-assessment, because I'm sure that's probably the one that everybody will go for, is the cheapest one. So when it comes to self-assessment, how do you self-assess yourself? Do you just sit down and ask yourself questions, or how do you do it? Let's try to understand that a bit more.
Okay, so for example, we are in the beginning of the year. Some people do resolutions, right? So some of the things that you could do is just look over your life, maybe even the past year, and figure out like what went well for me, what didn't go well for me, what are some of the ways that I was thinking that was helpful, what are some that wasn't helpful. So these are some of the questions you can ask yourself to do that self-assessment. Also, some of these tests are also online, and so then you can also go online and do some of these tests to find out more about yourself.
Okay, that's very interesting, because I definitely didn't know that one. So now, apparently there are 5 or more broad personality traits that exist, and if you mind to take us through some of them, so if maybe we belong to any of them, we will know that, okay, yeah, this applies to me. So can you just take us through some of the personality traits that we have out there?
Okay, so there are a lot of theories when it comes to personality. It's a very well-studied field, especially in psychology. So with the 5 broad ones that you're specifically talking about, with that, we are talking about the Big 5 model. And so with that, we have O. So I think the acronym for the Big 5 model is OCEAN.
Yes, OCEAN.
So it's O for openness. Then we have C for being conscientious. Then we have E for extraversion, A for agreeableness, N for neuroticism. So with the O, being open means that you are someone who is a little bit more creative. You are open to experiences. And with the C, that's someone who is more conscientious. So there are people who tend to be a little bit more careful. They just don't jump into making decisions. And then we have extraversion. So that's when you may be someone who is an extrovert or an introvert. And then with the A, for someone who is agreeable, so those tend to be the team players. They tend to go with group thinking. Then we have the N, which is the neuroticism, and that has to do with people who tend to worry a lot by nature. So that is the Big 5 personality model.
So can a human being have all 5 traits?
It's rare, but people tend to fall in maybe 1 or 2, and most maybe 3. That tends to be what happens.
Okay, so now when it comes to basically finding out if your personality traits affect your everyday living. So for example, in my line of work, let me just use myself as an example. In my line of work, I meet a lot of people. I meet people that I've never spoken to before, like yourself, that I'm having a conversation with. But naturally, I'm a bit of an introvert. I like my own space, I like being by myself and not having too many people around me. I can stay in my house for 2 weeks without going out. And if I have my books, my iPad, my phone, my TV, I'll be absolutely fine. A glass of wine, of course. I'll be absolutely fine. But, so is it possible for one to sort of pretend to adapt to a personality trait just because of the circumstances or the situation they find themselves in, but really and truly that's not who they really are.
Yeah, actually it's not really that uncommon to have people who are in the public eye and be people who at the end of the day want that quiet time, want that me time, and just don't want to, you know, do that 24/7 because that interaction it can you need a lot of energy to be able to do that, and so then at the end of it, you're like, oh my gosh, like I mean, I just need some time. So then that's kind of how that happens with that. So yes, that definitely.
Okay, but then would you say that people will also deem you as being fake? You know, that word is, we hear that word a lot on social media with our friends and family. You know, one thing that my sisters always say, and especially my mom, is they get confused on how well I'm able to switch personalities, you know. So for example, even here on TV, sometimes I'll have like an argument with my co-host, not an argument but like a discussion that maybe didn't go well with my co-host or with one of the team members, and then we're about to go on air, so you know you have to put on a smile and, you know, laugh and have a lot of bubbly energy. And if my sister is sitting there, she'll be like, oh my god, Edma, you're so fake, you know. That would be the first thing she would say. So when it comes to that, is being fake the right term to use, or is it you just being able to switch personality traits?
Yeah, so some people are versatile in their personality. So people want to tend to put people in a box, like you're either an extrovert or you're an introvert, but sometimes people can be both, especially depending on the situation. So I wouldn't say that it's being fake, it's just being versatile, where you know how to behave depending on the situation that requires you to behave a certain way or the other. So that's definitely being versatile.
Okay, so just based on what I said and using myself as a case study, in what ways do you think that personality traits can also manifest in our everyday behavior?
So I like to say that you really can't encounter someone without encountering their personality. Like our personality and ourselves, we are one, because it informs the way we behave, the way we think, and the way we feel. And it informs our relationships that we have, the careers that we choose. So you really can't, like, it's personality. So you can't really tear those two apart, like who you are and what you do. So once someone encounters you, they've encountered their personality. But of course, there are also contextual facts. So maybe if you're having a bad day, you know, and you meet someone and like you're not as friendly as you typically would, you know, then that could be like.
So one thing I always say to people is that whatever you think of me, and whatever somebody comes to you and tells you of me, try and believe them, because like you just mentioned, sometimes I might be in a very good mood, so you meet me and you have the best of me, you know, and I try to be that person every single day in my life. But then there are certain days that, you know, I also, you know, have my bad days, and you might have met me during my bad days for that particular day, and you have like a different understanding of the kind of person I am. So with that being said, how do you really make sure that you know somebody? Because I can meet you for just a day, and just based on the energy or your personality, since we're talking about personality, just based on that, I will judge you for the rest of your life. But then maybe you're just going through a bad day. Today we're reading a story about Kanye West and a paparazzi, and how basically this guy, he goes around asking autographs from celebrities, you know. And that particular night, it was 3 a.m. in the morning. He had just recorded 2 songs. He was tired, and somebody literally just came to him like, you know, let me have a photo, an autograph, and basically bombarding him, and he basically sort of like assaulted the person. And one can say that, you know what, he's also human, and he was tired. It was 3 a.m. in the morning, and you just literally just bombarded him with, you know, wanting him to sign an autograph. So with that being said, that was probably like his first encounter with him, and they will say that he's not a great person. So now, how do you make sure that people get the best out of you, or the best out of your personality when they meet you for the first time?
So I think it's really important, because when we are talking about personality, we are talking about consistent traits. We are talking about patterns of behavior, patterns of thinking. So if you meet someone today, you can't really accurately conclude that who you've met is their whole person. So it is really important to just keep in mind that, okay, you just met someone, but you met a snapshot.
Yes.
So then it's really over time that you can really tell that, okay, this person is like this or like that, because personality is really about the consistency of how one behaves, how one thinks, and how one feels.
But we can't take away the fact that we are human beings.
Exactly.
And sometimes we even judge just by looking at the person, not even talking to the person. We just judge the person based on how they look, the hairstyle they have, the makeup they have, the clothes they're wearing. We just judge them without actually knowing their personalities. And humans, let's do better. Okay, let's not judge a book by its cover, but open the book and read and find out the content of the book. Okay, so now when it comes to personality traits that are linked to social activities, so how does social activities also relate to personality traits?
Yeah, so we tend to gravitate towards, social activities that fit within our personality. But then sometimes, like for example, work. Okay, with work, if you are an introvert and then you have to, meet a lot of people and socialize, then what that means is that you're going to have to adapt to the situation. So usually, like if we have a choice, we'll gravitate towards, social activities that really fit our personalities. So someone who tends to be more agreeable will tend to gravitate towards social activities that involve like team, like kind of like a team playing, maybe some sports. So if you're an introvert, maybe you just want a quiet night at home with your friends. If you're an extrovert, you want to go out. So really, we gravitate towards our personalities, help us gravitate towards these social activities.
Okay, all right. So now when it comes to the traits, and let's relate it to creativity as well. I don't know if I'm a creative person, because for me, a creative person is somebody who can draw, somebody who is really good in art, somebody who can basically think of ways of maybe putting like a video together. Like, so for example, my co-host Godwin, I think he's extremely creative in the sense that he can think of something, on the spot and put something together. Maybe because he's in the movie industry, I don't know. But then would you say that your personality also influences how creative you are when it comes to your personality?
It certainly does. Our personality, it influences creativity. But then also we can also take away the whole idea of context. So sometimes context can, and the like situations that we find ourselves in, it can also affect our creativity. So for example, if you are really distressed and you're in a place where you are really worried, you're depressed, it can impact your creativity. But then when we are looking at personality, definitely it can, there are some correlations between our personality types and how creative we can be.
Okay, so now let's relate it to relationships. Okay, so I know that there's a lot of saying that opposites attract each other. So for example, would you advise somebody who is an introvert to be with somebody who is an extrovert, for example? Or would you say that it's also very important for one to evaluate maybe your partner or your friend's personality before you even venture into creating a relationship with them?
Yeah, I think that is definitely like an important aspect to consider when you're going into a relationship. Opposites do attract, but then because there's something about someone being something you wish you could be that is attractive. But then when someone is really opposite from you, that could also cause some conflicting problems in a relationship. So even if you take someone who is just really outgoing and someone who really likes to be indoors, okay, there has to be some medium. There has to be a point of meeting. But then if it's just like polar opposites, then you can see how there's going to be you always staying at home and you're always going out, and then that becomes a fight. And so then it's really important to know, okay, how like we need to be different, but we shouldn't be so different that we can't live together, because then that's going to be a problem.
Okay, all right. I totally agree with you on that. At least try to meet each other halfway. Do your part and I'll do my part. But then if you also end up where both of you have very similar personalities, does that also mean that there's a more chance of a successful relationship or friendship?
So what that means is that it just helps with the glue, right? The commonality. You can do certain activities together. Like those things help, with the relationship. But it's also good to also have that growth, so to speak. So your partner should be able to challenge you in a little bit, and so they challenge you in their personalities and the way in which they behave, think, and feel, which is a little different from how you think, how you feel, how you behave. And so then in that, you are challenged to be different, to see things differently. And so then it helps you be a little bit more diverse. It helps you grow.
Okay, so this question for me is quite important in a sense that people say that you become what you are exposed to. So if you give birth to a child, your environment, the way you nurture them, you as a parent, you know, the way you treat them, the kind of affection you show them, would you say that it also shapes their personality in the future, or you are born with a personality and nobody can actually change it? Or is it the circumstance that you find yourself in that creates a personality for you as a human being?
So it's actually both. We have the personality that we come with. So even if you look at little babies, even like nursery, right? You have those little kids that are by the corner, little quiet, you know, they don't disturb, and then there's the little ambitious,
the me's. When I was young, I would be running everywhere. My mom should do my hair for me. By the time I get home from school, my little ponytail is gone somewhere. I don't even know. So yeah, no, it's absolutely true. Yeah.
So then there's the part where we are born with, and then there's also the part that is really informed by environment. How our parents nurture us, like you said. So it's both. But as to like which influences what more, we don't really know that in terms of the research. But we know that when you're looking at our personalities, it definitely as a result of our inborn nature, and then also the nurture, which is the environment.
Okay, all right. And like you mentioned, as at now, we don't know which one overcomes the other one. It's like, you know, our kings born or our kings made. You really don't know which one overpower each other. Okay, so now in a space where there are different people with different personalities, how do we make sure that we can all coexist and relate to each other? Because, for example, in a working space where you have to work in a team, in a place like this where you can't run a TV station or you can't run a TV show with just one person. You need camera guys, you need sound, you need production, you need producers, you know, you need presenters. So in a space like this where you need a lot of people to coexist with different personality traits, how do you make sure that we all come together? Because obviously, some people have higher personality traits than other people, and it can be a bit overbearing. I think I'm that person. So, in that sense, you know, how do you tone it down? How do you make sure that you all coexist and live with each other and make sure that it's a happy place and a good working environment?
Yeah. I think for one, it's really understanding that each personality trait comes with certain strengths, right? So if you fall with an O-C-E-A-N, each one comes with a strength. But then, of course, some people may find other personality traits to be annoying just because they can connect to that kind of personality trait. But once you understand that each personality trait comes with a strength, and then the idea is to try to find the strengths and then use that to work together as a team. So that understanding, that communication, these are things that help and once the different personalities come together.
Okay, so communication and making sure that, you know, you get to know
the
strength of whoever you're working with or whoever you spend the most time with, which is very important, very important. Okay, so Dr. Evelyn, last words before we wrap up the conversation. What do you have to say?
I'll say that really, and getting the understanding of yourself is important. Being self-aware, making sure that you're growing from, you know, day to day or from year to year is really important. And so I was talking about how online you can do some of these tests. So if people are interested, they can go online, look up the Big 5 personality test, and they can take that test to see where they fall, to get more insight about themselves.
Okay, now, so if anybody wants to connect with you on social media or maybe, I don't know, on a mobile number, where do they go to?
So social media, on Instagram, I'm psychologist_Ghana.
Okay.
So that's my social media handle, and my number is 0205 388-916.
Okay, fantastic. Well, there you have it, Dr. Evelyn Osu Roberts, who is a licensed clinical psychologist. And we just had a conversation about personality traits and what you need to know about them and how you can self-evaluate yourself to make sure that, you know who you are, because knowing who you are is very important. And yes, Dr. Evelyn, thank you very much for joining me on this conversation. We really do appreciate it. But I'm going to wrap up this segment with Arriba by Stonebwoy and Focalistic. I hope I pronounced that right. But enjoy, guys. I love that song. Bye-bye.
Give me the one, kick it from top. You are one,
Day to give them not to do. John Arnaz's top, Batula top, Batula love. This funny, Ibile Kinani, Bali Bangpombi, Ibile Basati, this funny, Ibile Kinani, Bali Bangpombi, Ibile Basati. Ribatena Kamoli Popo. I'm here to collect movie manual. Give me the wine, but you nobody. Me say me love you a bird. Give me the wine, kick it from top. Me say me love you a man.
Find your era, MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24.
And that was a brilliant discussion between Edma and our guest on Fashion Wednesday.
Lifestyle Daily.
Lifestyle Daily, as we discussed personality traits. Did you discover what your personality trait was?
Yes, I think I'm more of...
Sanguine.
Yes, but I'm openness.
Yeah, so that's sanguine.
Yeah.
Sanguine and phlegmatic. Because also sometimes you can be very I don't care. You don't care about so many things. You can be bothered about a lot of things. Yeah, and that's what I think you are.
Really?
Yeah. Sanguine and phlegmatic.
Tell me more, tell me more.
Please. Right, guys, welcome back to the AM Club right here on MX24 TV, where we are home to fun, fearless, and factual content. We are broadcasting live from our Silicon Square studios here in East Legon, and it's now time for Fashion Wednesday, a segment that we are really excited about. And today is going to be pretty brief. And my night is going to talk basically on African prints.
Yeah.
African prints, which you're wearing.
Exactly. I mean, we're just going to discuss how basically over the years now we've used African prints for so many designs and styles now. People wear it for office, they wear it to events. But you know, back in the days, if you wear African prints, it's more like you're going for a party, for an event, for a wedding. For a
funeral, like
yeah, for an event, exactly.
Funeral, outdooring,
yes.
You know, those traditional
exactly.
stuff.
But now, you know, there's a modern way of wearing African prints, especially for the ladies out there, and for the men. I mean, we see Convoy wearing one every single day. Exactly.
Like you would say?
You know, because I remember growing up, African print, when my mom used to wear it, is come and slits, you know. But now we have beautiful dresses, trousers, you know, tops that can be worn with African print. So that's basically what we're going to discuss today, and how African prints can now be worn in our day-to-day life. So behind us, we have a beautiful dress. Yes, Bana Shoko, and she's wearing basically different materials. So you know, at the top there you can see African prints, you know, for the arms, and then the chest going down is like a different fabric. And that's one thing I've noticed as well over the years is the basically combination of two different fabrics, or three, you know,
with an
African print. Yeah, you know, back then it was just African prints.
So what she's wearing, the skirt, I love the skirt.
Yes, it's a skirt.
Wait, is it an overall, or is it a top and a skirt?
I can't really see properly, but it actually looks like a dress.
Oh, so it's a dress. Like,
yeah.
Like you can wear it. Okay.
It looks like a dress.
And the top is... Wait, this is very interesting. Is the African prints down there
Yeah.
Same as the top?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah, it's the same print. It's the same print. And they've used it to design the bottom bit of the dress, which I really like. It's really nice.
It's matching it well with the shoes
exactly.
as well. I can't see the shoes fully, but
yeah,
I think it works perfectly.
They are red. Yeah, red shoes. Wow!
Oh, the one and only
James Gardner. Okay,
he rocks it so well.
This is so nice, and this is one of the modern day, you know, shirts, but with African print that we were talking about. And just looking at the design of the pocket, they use, I think it's like a linen material, combined with African print. And this is for the gentlemen out there. You can wear this, you know, for an event.
This is a semi-formal, should I say?
Yeah.
Because it's short sleeves.
Yeah.
And he's wearing it with a pair of jeans.
Exactly.
So it passes for, you know, semi-formal.
Yeah, you can wear it for a meeting.
Oh, this is even, you can say this is a casual. Even though it's a shirt, this is very casual. You can, like you said. For a light meeting, you can wear this for a light meeting. You can also take it to work. Yeah. Depending on what you do. You can wear
but I think, you know what? If he tucked it in,
and over the years, that's the thing about African prints. Usually, you can't tuck.
Because you want to show you want to show, but the print itself and the style of the shirt. But I like it. Ooh, this is so something I'd wear. This is so beautiful. Cool. So this is a blazer, and is a coordination of trousers and a blazer, but made with African print. And this is absolutely fantastic. I love this.
The one on the right also African print?
Yes, it is.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah,
well, the style is different, and I really like it.
Oh, this is so nice. This is so nice.
You know the thing about let me be a bit of you know, what do I call it? The thing I don't like about African prints is how, for instance, with this thing he's wearing, it's very nice. It's matching it well with the white shirt. But African print usually is too busy.
It's too much.
It's busy.
Yeah.
You know, so many things happening
because of the prints and the colors and all of that.
You know,
the patterns.
I feel like if this was just the blue part of it, without these plenty things, it was just, you know, this.
But at least he
would
wore
be-
it with a white shirt, which is
I mean, it
good.
works
Just
well.
imagine it was like a yellow or orange shirt. It would have been disastrous. But then, no, I actually like this look. I like
do,
it.
I
Even
do.
though,
It's
yes,
nice.
it's a very busy print, I still feel like he rocked it well.
Very well. Oh,
This is like a kaftan, right?
this is cool. Sort of.
This is your domain.
Sort of. I don't know. I wouldn't. Okay.
I think
shouldn't
it's
say I wouldn't wear
I think it's a kaftan. Yeah. But I love it with the sneakers.
I like this.
Oh, I love this.
this
This is
design.
very
This
officey. You know, you can wear it to an office. You can wear it for a meeting.
I like
You can
the
actually wear it to church as well.
asymmetric design.
Exactly.
Of the
You know
skirt
me
is
and asymmetric things.
It's really cool.
I love this.
Oh.
That looks really, really nice. Beautiful model as well. Is there any more left that we can...
Our people are doing well with African
I know,
prints
right?
lately. Miss Kumar, rocking this with a black.
I know, right? This is absolutely beautiful. So with this, I think it's just like an overall, like a blazer, and you can wear it for a meeting, for work, on a Friday, for example, where people sort of like dress casually for the office. This is perfect. This is
This is
absolutely
nice.
beautiful
This
with
is-
the headband
this
to
is
go
nice.
with it. I love it.
Oh, is it the same as the headband is the print too?
Yeah, it's a print too. Yeah.
Are you sure?
It is.
Well, how did they do it? But this
Are you
is lovely.
serious? You don't know how to tie duku.
Is that duku? No,
I
it
mean,
looks
duku
like
comes
it's-
in different ways.
Interesting.
Oh, so duku for you is like when you wrap the whole head.
That's what I saw growing up.
They have different styles of making it, but yeah, this is absolutely
this is
beautiful.
absolutely lovely.
So this
Absolutely.
is one of the
Many
prints,
African prints
exactly, that we're
out
talking
there,
about.
Annie.
Oh
Hey,
yes,
Mac Brown.
our one and only Nanama. Mac
No,
Brown.
this is nice. Oh,
I love
with the blonde
this.
hair.
Yes,
It's just so perfect.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
just like you said, you know, it's like it's a blazer made with African print, but then she wore it with pink
regular
pants, you know, so it doesn't make it too busy because of the
Exactly.
print. Yeah.
Exactly, and you can wear this anywhere.
I love this.
This is also super cool.
Yes, this you can wear it on TV, you can wear it at the office, you know, with a white shirt. Do you know what? I don't know what it is, but white shirt with African print just
really
it
cool,
just
eh?
works for me. I don't
You
know
should
why.
try
It just works for me. I love it. I love it.
I'm getting ideas. Oh, I like this.
I know you'd like this.
I like
You'd
this.
like this with blue pants and your white trainers. Hey, I just styled you right there. I just styled you. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, I
Okay.
like that. So this is like, I think the back bit is lace.
Yeah.
We all know the fabric lace because our mothers have been wearing it since 1872. But yeah, so this is like lace with African prints, and I like that. I like that. Yeah, your friend Ntoma. You know, Nigerians call it Ankara or something.
Ankara or
Yeah, but
something.
we call it Ntoma. So yeah, I really like that. Ntoma, you know, it's going places.
Hey, we have more. Look
Wow.
at that.
This
Look, these
is
designs
so
are
me.
super cool.
This
I feel
I
like,
wear.
on a more serious note, I feel like the women rock it better than the men. Like the women have
Because we
nicer
have
designs.
different styles.
Different styles to rock
to
it.
work
Guys,
it,
is
yeah.
it a shirt or a blazer or,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, we
this
have
is
different
really
styles.
lovely.
Oh,
Look
this
at
is
that.
beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
One of my favorite dresses on a woman. This is really cool. Anywho.
This is absolutely fantastic.
I really like this.
I love it.
This
is
will
like,
pass for a nice
think
date dress.
Oh, it's a blazer and a dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can take this on a date. You can take this.
To the office. Yeah, I wear this to the office.
Of course, you wear this.
Do you see the way he looks at my legs? Today, Godwin said my dress is short.
Godwin said.
Godwin said my dress
Please don't
is
take
short.
it from me. Anyways, guys, so there you have it. African prints made stuff. We hope this has inspired you for you to just go to Accra right now and get
Buy
some African,
Ntoma.
you know.
You know, back in the days, even when you're going for like marriages, like
Yeah,
when
that's
you
what
want
we
to
used
give
to
your
exchange.
in-law something valuable, you go and
I think
buy
they still do
Ntoma.
it.
Yeah, I know, but the new generation, we don't really know about
you know.
Ntoma. Ntoma back in the days,
It's a big deal. Big deal. Yeah, dear.
Yes.
But anyways, we hope that this has inspired you to go out there and get yourself some Ntoma and call your tailor
Yes.
to sew something beautiful for you and wear this Friday. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to do African print this Friday.
Yes.
But that's about it for Fashion Wednesday. However, we can't go today without talking about the elephant in the room, and we all know what it is about. How Ghana has been kicked out of the African Cup of Nations. And we are privileged, or we are proud to say that we have the one and only Benedict Owusu joining us via Zoom to share his thoughts with us about Ghana's performance at this year's AFCON and what the prospects are for us in the upcoming World Cup. Benedict, are you there? Benedict.
Okay, I think Benedict is, you need to unmute your mic, please, so we can hear you.
Mr. Owusu.
Okay, unfortunately,
we'll
we lost
try.
him. But one thing that we also do is that we want people to vent today. So we're also going to open our phone lines. The number is going to show on your TV screen. So you can call that number and just basically tell us what you thought went right and went wrong.
Went right?
Oh, maybe they did something right.
Went right.
Because I know towards the end of the game, you know, even though they were down by one man, they were playing quite good.
So they had to be down by one man to play
No,
quite
no,
good.
but I'm just saying, so that probably is one of the things that went right because, you know, they were leading with 2 goals. We now equalized and then
Nothing
they
went right with the
basically...
Black Stars in this AFCON.
But yeah, so we are going to open a phone line so that you can basically tell us what we could have done better to eventually advance in an ongoing AFCON that we sadly got kicked out of yesterday.
Do you have high expectations? I'm not even going to ask that. But I think we have Benedict back on the
Yes,
line. Hello,
we do.
Benedict.
Yes, Godwin.
Hey, good to have you. Are you still in Cameroon or you're back in Ghana?
The match was played last night in a place called Garua, which is like Tamale in Accra. So I traveled I say Tamale in Ghana, sorry. I said Tamale in Accra. So that's where the match was played, in Garua. And, you know, I had to leave there and come back to the capital, that's Yaoundé, by flight. So I got here around 3 a.m. So I'm still in Cameroon, but I'm not in Garua where the game was played. I am back in Yaoundé.
Awesome. And Benedict, because we want to see your beautiful face, could you turn your phone to landscape for us so we can see you?
Yeah, just auto-rotate it.
Oh, okay.
Don't turn the actual phone, just auto-rotate it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, it's fine
okay
now.
now.
Yeah.
There we go. Benedict, where's his face?
Yeah.
There you are.
Yes.
So, Benedict, of course, let's get some reactions. Honestly, your opinion of our performance at this year's AFCON. What do you make of it?
Well, for me, I think it's a disastrous campaign. One that you will not be proud of as a Ghanaian if you've been following football for a very long time. Because I don't recall the last time we went for a competition and did not win a game. The last time we went for the Nations Cup and got kicked out in the group stages was in 2006. And even at that tournament, we beat Senegal and lost to Zimbabwe. And for us in this tournament, our first game was against Morocco, which we lost by a goal to 0. We drew against Gabon. And the team that many of us expected our players to win, to make the next stage of the competition, Comoros. We lost by 3 goals to 2. And it wasn't just about the defeat. You realize that even at a point in time in the game, if the referee had not ended the game, would have conceded another goal because they were all on the attack before the referee whistled for the end of the game. So for me, I would just simply put it as a disastrous campaign.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so now when it comes to people having a lot of things to say about, the Black Stars and our coach as well, there's a lot of mixed reactions. So some people are blaming the fact that it's a new team, it's a young team, there's no unity, and some people are also blaming the tactics played by the coach. So who would you say is at fault here, and who can we literally point our fingers to and shame? Because I'm ready for that.
I mean, it's a collection of factors. Whichever way you look at it, you definitely will blame someone for what's been happening to the team here. You look at when Milovan Ravat came in, he came in a few months ago. Yesterday at the press conference, he talked about the fact that he's been here for just 3 months and we shouldn't expect magic. But when this coach came, the FA president made all of us understand that he's a tried and tested coach. He's not a matramakwe coach. He's somebody who knows our food. He knows our culture. He knows everything about Ghana, and for that matter, we should all be very positive and hopeful of the team winning the tournament. He also went ahead when the team recently went to Doha to train that this is a squad he has belief in to end the country's long wait for the title, and that some of us and Ghanaians, some are doubting Thomas's. So he prepped up the hope, the optimism in all of us that, oh, yes, we have the team, we have the manager, that we are finally going to win the Nations Cup. And then we come here and we don't see that. The coach now tells us that he's been here for just 3 months and we shouldn't expect magic. But that's not what we were told. What we were told from the onset was that this is a man who is coming in to win us the trophy. So if the coach now tells us he's been here for just 3 months and that we shouldn't expect magic, then we should first go for the person who told us that we have a coach who is coming to win the tournament.
Absolutely.
That's the FA president.
Absolutely.
Aside him, the coach himself, when he was unveiled, he said he's here to make history again and that he has unfinished business because he was here in 2010, did very well, and he has an unfinished business. We were also made to understand that he's been watching our players. He even confirmed that he's watched clips of some of the games that the previous manager played. So he has a fair idea of our team. So there is no excuse to come and tell us that you've just come in and we should pardon you. No way, we won't do that. That's why some of us, we are saying that whatever he's done, we thank him for bringing us to this low level of our football. He should just leave us in peace.
But then he also mentioned that he was brought on board to eventually take the Black Stars to the World Cup, so he's not going to leave anytime soon. So what do you have to say about that as well? The fact that he's made up his mind. I feel like at this point he hasn't really accepted the fact that he's also to be blamed, for the defeat of the Black Stars. But then there's a lot of excuses being made from both the players and both the coach, from my opinion. And just listen to them after every single interview after a match. You can tell that there's a lot of excuses being made and no one really knows exactly what the problem is, or they are not telling us what the issue is. So him also taking us to the World Cup, what are your expectations from that? Do you think that they are going to go back to the drawing board, like Andre Ayew said, and basically prepare themselves towards the World Cup, or they are just
first of all, and in fact, Benedict's their drawing board to go back to. Honestly, is there a drawing board to go back to?
The coach, he's this. He's a joker. you want to stay. You want to stay and do what? And play the World Cup playoff. You were brought in to do what? To qualify us for the World Cup. The man is just not serious. Let me just simplify. He's just not serious.
So with
he's
that,
just not serious.
So now we've all witnessed what this team can do in the can do and can't do in the AFCON. So in your own opinion, what do you think needs to be done moving forward for the World Cup? Because we know that Dede also got a red card, so he's going to miss 2 of the matches that is going to qualify them, hopefully, and make them move forward to the World Cup. So what do you think they can do differently based on the experience that they had at the AFCON?
Well, I think the first thing to do is to sack the coach, the technical team, the management committee. All of them should leave right away. That's, if I were the FA president, that's the decision I would have taken, to just let all of them go, so that we will look at how we can fix things. And also, there's one key thing we are always missing: the communication aspect. It's been long since Ghana, last won the competition. 40 years now. We all want to see the Black Stars win the tournament in our lifetime, but we have to always measure expectations. Let's communicate right. Let's communicate well. Why can't we do it this way? Let's get in a manager. Give the manager a long-term contract, say 6 years, and then communicate and let Ghanaians understand that, yes, in as much as we all want to win the Nations Cup, we don't have what it takes to win now. So this is a manager who has come in. Let's give him the support. Let's lower our expectations for the next 6 years. It's a project. If we go for the next AFCON and things do not go well, please don't come for our head, because we are making you understand it's a project. And let there be a constant reminder that every time when the team is about playing qualifiers, when the team is playing friendlies, we remind people that, guys, it is a project. Let's not look at the AFCON in the immediate or in the near future. Let's have a plan. Let's say 8 years. Then we build towards it. But if we are just always going to, and that's why I was so disappointed in the FA president and also the head of the team, that's the Black Stars Management Committee Chairman George Amaku, when they had the opportunity to speak to the media when they were elected into power. What I expected them to do then was that they tell us that, oh, guys, we are a new, administration that we've come. We won the election barely 2 months ago. We've seen, our team participate under the previous administration. Yes, they were able to make the finals, on 2 occasions, semi-finals on quite a number of occasions. But we are new. We want to do things differently. There is pressure for us to win the tournament. If we should go and win the tournament, let's say the next AFCON, which is this AFCON, so be it. We give thanks to God. But let's measure our expectations and build. We are young in the administration of the football. So let's all try and grow in the administration.
Together.
I was thinking that was going to be the narrative and the communication to us. But straight away, they said the target has always been and remains Ghana winning the AFCON. So when you do that, you just put yourself under pressure and now see what is happening. People will come for you. You cannot blame those on social media who are, writing all those unsavory comments and all that because your communication wasn't right. So now you leave them to do whatever they will do to you, and that's the reason why today people are hammering and people are, firing, going in hard at the FA president, the coach, and all the players. I think that we have some decent players in our squad that we shouldn't throw away. Yesterday, for instance, I was so impressed with someone like Daniel Kofiche, Alexander Jiku, Dan Lamate. There are some players in the team that we need to keep. But there are some too that know very well that they are not even coming back to this team again. We should just be bold and help in the rebuilding process. All of us, we need to do it. We have to speak.
Definitely, that's one thing that I definitely wanted to, say as well, in terms of, if all the players deserve to be in the, Black Stars playing for the national team. But anyways, Benedict, that is all time will allow us to talk about, unfortunately. But we're definitely going to, have you here on the AM Club when you get back to give us a full detail as to whatever went down in Cameroon. But thank you very much for joining us on the AM Club today.
Thank you. Thank you, too.
You're absolutely welcome.
Thank you so much.
Okay, guys, so there you have it. Benedict Owusu giving us an insight on what happened in Cameroon and what he thinks that could be done when it comes to Ghanaians or the Black Stars progressing into the World Cup, and we have high hopes. We have high hopes.
You and who?
Me. I have
high
hopes.
No problem.
But anyways, guys, coming up next is The Plug, and today we're going to be dancing. You don't want to miss it. Stay with us.
Selecta pull up. Yo, if you come why I say, come me go fiki nata. High grade family, West Side legacy. It's Dr.
We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home.
Angelina, you be cool in my temperature. If you call,
say cheese, take a picture. Shaka post, mega see, take a picture.
in the leg book, boah, 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 boah.
Why the party there today? Hey mama, hey I have a same. Secure.
Information we are few.
Go and dance at Dwarf.
Say you create any na bontia teachers na. Me dem kwa, me dem me kase. Say you create
President. Why? Why?
My name is Kuju Sheldon and the head is big for a reason.
Do you know the top 10 music trends? Have you seen the new music videos everyone is talking about? Do you know how your favorite artist makes their music? I'm moving, but they be bluffing and puffing and they be screaming and yapping, some even feeling and bragging. First thing is, I'm patient. That talented upcoming artist in your area needs the spotlight. Let them be our unsung star. Do you have any questions about music? I'm Jason Alay, and I'm a music plug on MX Chart right here on MX24.
Hello?
It's been a great first year from the engagement.
Women, especially mothers, are the very core of our existence. Our everyday progression is hinged on the success of their activities, whether they are managing a home, a business, or raising the next generation. This is the Talkative Mom Show, where I interact with hard-working women who are making an impact in society. I'm Eno Craigman, your plug for everything motherhood, especially in today's generation of millennial moms. Join me on the Talkative Mom Show, where I interact with my guests, have fun conversations here on MX24.
Than you is a poem. It's sweet, sweet, sweet. How can it be?
Yes, guys, it's your girl, Miss Drew, your hostess with the mostest. I'll see you in the next moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite morning show. This is the AM Plug, and it's time, the AM Plug, AM Club, and it's time for the plug. Time is well spent, so we're going to jump straight into it. We have something special for you guys. Joining us in the studio this morning is the Macarius Dance Company. Let's give it up. Okay, nice one. Anyways, and we have, of course, their leader. We call him K-So. K-So joining us this morning. K, morning.
Good morning.
Happy New
You're
Year.
looking very good and Happy New Year.
I tell you, the brand.
Hey, all this swag for the AM Club, we are privileged.
The brand
but
is
by the way, you and your team, you're officially an AM Club member. So it comes with a lot of privileges. I'll let you know after the show.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway, so they're going to treat us to some very good dance moves.
Yeah.
But before that, we want to have a little conversation, chit-chat with Solomon, and then ask how it's been going for them. Solomon, let me quickly give them your rundown. I mean, Solomon, like I was telling you off camera, won the very first Channel O Dance Africa competition years ago, 2008, and he also won the National Dance Competition in 2009. So basically, he's the last dance champion in Ghana.
Yeah,
the
last one.
You know, the very last one. But Solomon, so how do you feel? You've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
How do you feel looking at how dancing has become a thing now? It's become like a global thing.
Yeah.
People all over the world are doing it. Back then, we didn't really respect it, quote unquote. How do you feel about how far dancing have come?
Well, I feel excited, and I just thank God that, you know, we're in a time where a lot of people have accepted the dance. You know, those times, especially in this part of the world. Outside there, dance is big. It has been big always, but in this side of the world, it's another story. So I'm just excited that people are seeing the potential of dance and what it can do in the society. Even a lot of companies are using dancers for ads and stuff. Yeah. So
why did you choose dance in the first place, and what has kept you going all these years, and you're still doing it?
I didn't choose dance, so
Dance
I was just born with it.
Exactly.
You know, and I happen to be part of those people who never stop dancing. You know, I meet people and they're like, oh, when I was in school, I used to dance. And some think
like
that,
critics, I mean.
Exactly, yeah. Some people used to dance, but I never stopped. That's how come I have the Macarius Company of Dancers.
Okay. Now, let's talk about you and your boys. How long have you guys been dancing for now, and how is it going?
Well, together, we've been together for about 4 or 5 years. Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's been good. For a while, we've been silent for a while, so we are now working on some projects.
You're resurfacing, and you're bringing us big stuff.
Yeah.
So you know what? We don't want to talk too much. We want to show our audience, our viewers, what you guys are capable of. And so, without much I say or do, the boys are standing by. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the Macarius Dance Company. Let's go.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
more guns, pop more guns, pop more guns, pop more guns, pop
To your favorite artists, hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music.
My goodness.
Okay. I love this.
Okay. Quick question.
Yes.
Quick question for you guys. So honestly, what does dance mean for you guys? Because when I look at dancers, I see people who are very passionate. They keep going.
Yeah.
What does it mean for you, honestly?
Like you said, it's all about the passion and how we're able to express ourselves with the dance. That's it. Like when you're dancing, it just brings out what you have inside.
Inside you.
Yeah, so someone can be goofy, someone can be rugged. You know, it brings out different kinds of expression. So I think it's an amazing experience.
My goodness. It's a medium of expression, Keso says. Edma, you want to ask him something?
No, but what I want to do is basically say that you guys are absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
You mentioned that you guys have been doing this for like 4 years now, and looking at the unity in the group and how they all know what move is coming next, and they do it together is absolutely fantastic. And I was just telling Godwin that it reminded me of You Got Served. I mean, if you watch You Got Served before, exactly, it was good. You Got Served vibes. And I also really like that. I love the unity as well.
Do you teach?
You teach?
Yeah, so the reason why I'm not even dancing with them is because I've laid back a bit, but then I choreograph people, corporate institutions, anyone who wants to learn how to dance.
Okay.
I can teach you the basics. Anyone can dance.
The basics, because Godwin, they're bobo.
Because they are always embarrassing me on the show. I need to learn how to dance. Okay, so it's good having you and Macarius Dance Company. How do we reach you guys?
Yeah, so the Instagram handle is MCO_dancers.
Okay.
And then Facebook is Macarius Company of Dancers.
Okay.
And then, shall I put out my contact?
Yeah,
so you can call us on 0553 491172.
Beautiful. And your personal handle is what?
My personal handle is Solomoni.online.
Solomoni.
Yeah.
Solomoni, cash money. Yes, I know. Okay, guys, but there you have it. Today's show is over, and I've enjoyed myself so much. We had an exciting run today. I really did enjoy myself. Yeah. So we had Kavoy coming in for MX Bricks as usual, you know, giving us everything that's been trending in the world of entertainment and showbiz. And then for Lifestyle Daily, I had a conversation with Dr. Evelyn Owusu Roberts, who is a licensed clinical psychologist, about the personality traits, or our personality traits as human beings. And for Fashion Wednesday, we had a beautiful conversation about African print and how we can basically modernize them to take it to our offices, our events and weddings and all of that. And for the plug, we have...
Oh, Macarius Dance Company, and in the company of the one and only dance champion, the last dance champion we have.
Okay, so
joining us. I'd like to say a big thank you. And to you guys, man.
Yes,
I wish you guys are not mic'd. I wish you could have said a thing or two, but thank you also, guys, for coming. I'd like to say a big thank you to our team here at MX24 as well. Amazing team all the time. The AM Club. My name is Godwin Namboh, at Godwin Namboh on all social media platforms. If you missed any part of the show, please go to our YouTube channel at MX24GH to catch it. Edma?
Yes, and my name is Edma Ohima Lawe, at Edma Lawe, EDMALAWE on all social media platforms. If you want to connect with me, which you should connect with me because I am the best. But yes, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Just like Godwin said, if you missed any of the highlights of the show, please do make sure that you head to our YouTube channel at MX24GH. And you do also follow us on all our social media platforms at MX24GH. We would love to hear from you right there. And don't forget to hashtag the AM Club. So
at this point, we are joining the Macarius Dance Company to learn some dance moves.
Exactly.
I want to learn that.
Yeah, that thing there.
I love it.
But anyways, guys, thank you so much. And we are wrapping up with a beautiful performance by ourselves
Macarius Dance Company.
the group. Yes, let's go. Let's go.